Hello everyone, if you're new here, my name is Katanya. Today's video is going to be a little different from my previous videos on my channel. It is, however, going to be a DIY, and it's going to consist of making some accessories for a planner that I recently started using. This is actually not a planner, it is a binder that I picked up from Dollar Tree, and I am doing this video per request that I have over on my Instagram, and some people wanted me to show how I end up changing this into a planner and how did I end up making sheets for the planner. So if you would like to see how that is done, stay tuned. Okay, so here is the binder that I was speaking of. It is a 1-inch binder again. It is made out of this hard, looks like cardstock material, and it has this gold foiling detail here. And on the side, you can see that I have already added a tassel, and I picked up this tutorial off of Pinterest. I just used different kinds of ribbons to create this. And I have a few beads here on the side. Go ahead and open this up so that you can see the front cover or the inside cover. And you can see that it does not have a pocket here. I am going to try to figure something out to put a pocket here because I would like to have one here. These are just some planner cards that I created using some cardstock that you would see coming up in one of my next videos from a haul that I had at Hobby Lobby. So let's get started. Okay, so today we're going to be using this online software by the name of Canva. You can find it at www.canva.com. If you click right here onto custom dimensions, you'll be able to customize your project to the sizing of your preference. That's a load. Now that has loaded, you see the white sheet here. You can add notes, copy page. You have your page manager, your full screen, showing you what the full screen looks like right here. I'm going to go back. So you can also change the percentage of the page so that you can make it larger or smaller. So over here on the left side, see all your tools. We're going to click onto the background color at the top up here. I want to change that to a light gray so that you can see what I am doing and you can see it better on the gray scale. If it's on white, you really can't see anything, but eventually I'm going to go ahead and change to the gray. Right here, I'm just clicking on elements so that you can see all the different elements that it has. Just give you a little glimpse of them. I don't know what's going on there, but let's try that again. So we're going to click on all. And what I am looking for is a square shape. I'll go down through here and see if I see any to jump out at me. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and click on this rounded corner square. And what I'm doing right now is I am taking the size down. Once you take the size down, it changes from a thick frame to a thin frame, which is what I am looking for. So if you take the dimensions down, it changes the format of it and make it a thin version of the original. So now that I have that all down to the size that I want, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to click on lines. I'm going to find a line design that stands out to me. I do not want a plain one, but I also do not want one that has too much going on. So I'm going to go over here. I think I'm going to pick this one right here that has this little niche on both ends. I'm going to use that. I'm going to go ahead and get it to the area of my liking. Once I do that, I am going to click on it again. I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to click copy. And I am going to go ahead and try to line it up as best as I can. As you can see, it comes with a guide that helps you keep everything centered and in the correct proportions so that you are creating a neat project. Right now, I'm just going back and forth on the sizing so that I can see how it looks to me before I move on. Once I get everything to the way that I like, I am going to move on, but I will not move on until I have everything the way that I want it. You can also click the arrow that is pointing to the left on the top left part of the screen to undo if you mess up. But right now I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to check that same line and I'm going to click on it again, press copy, and I am going to change it so that it's going from the top to the bottom. So I'm just going to hit this little button right here that has the curved arrow to turn it around in a different angle. And once I get it to the way that I like, I'm just going to go ahead and do the same steps as before. Just copy and paste it and get it to my liking. Okay, so now I'm going to go back over to the left-hand side and I'm going to click on text so that I can add the heading, which is the month of June, since we're in the month of June. So I'm going to go ahead and change it to the font that I desire. I do not like the current one. I'm going to go over to the left hand and just go down the list until I find the one that I desire. And once I do that, I'm just going to replace it with that font. So next I'm going to be adding a subheading, and that's going to be the section for the days of the week. So I'm just going to go back over to the left again, click text, add a subheading so that I can put that into that section. So I'm going to go ahead and double click into this section, delete the wording that is here, and start typing the days of the week. Only using the abbreviations. I want to go through and try to use its space bar to get them into the correct locations. Try to center all of them above each of the squares. Once I do that, I'm going to go and look online for a graphic vector that I can use. I'm looking for a floral design, preferably a pink one. Go down and see if I see anything that I like. And ooh, I like this one right here. Let's try this one. And once it comes up, I'm just going to go over here to the right hand side and click the download button. And once that download button comes up, it's going to download onto my computer. And I'm just going to go and find that download and upload it onto the online software. There it is. Now it's uploaded. It doesn't take very long to upload onto the software at all. Go over and double click it and it will come onto your project page. Go up and position it into the location that you would like. Up here at the top, you can see that there's a position button. You click that button and you will be able to maneuver that graphic to where it is behind the font that has the wording June, so that the June is on the top. So right now what I am doing is going ahead and putting the numbers into each one of the squares so that we can number the calendar. You can also change the spacing as well by going to the three dots and clicking on that, and the little drop down comes up and you click on spacing, and you can go ahead and just drag that little bar back and forth to your liking until you get it to be to the way that you would like to have it spaced out. And as you can see, I'm just going through and just repeating the steps until I get the whole grid numbered. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed this up so that I can get this whole thing done. Also with this, you do not have to do this to the exact design that I have done this in. You can customize it completely the way that you would like to have it designed. You can go in and use any of the tools here on the left hand side and just completely blow your own mind with what you can come up with. It is so simple, so easy, so versatile. This is such a great software. I am so glad that I found it. I have done so much using this program. I have made invitations using this. I have done some of my other social media projects with this. So versatile. I cannot say enough about it. Please go ahead and check it out. If you do, however, make a planner or a calendar or anything that you have seen in this video, please comment down below. Send me a picture of it via my Instagram that is down in the description box as well. It is forever_pink lilies. I'm so glad to see what you guys come up with as well. When you get to this part of the numbering, you will have to use the spacing option because the letterings of the numbers starts to be crowded in space and they start to jumble up on one another. So you are going to have to use the spacing option so that it can be neater. So here you see once I got to the 29th day, I was trying to, I don't know what I was doing. I noticed that June has 30 days in it, and I was trying to fit the 30th day in there as well. But if you go down and look at your calendar, you can see that the 30th also is on a Sunday. So I am going to go ahead and move the 30th over to the same block as the 23rd. I'm just going to put a little slash in between it just to help save space and to keep everything all within that same category, that same block. Okay, look at that. Isn't that nice? So right now what I'm going to do is I like to add a little note section underneath the bottom in case I want to jot down something that I cannot fit. Decided that I wanted to use one of the lines that I have above, so I just went up and grabbed one of those, brought it down to the bottom, dragged it down to make it smaller, and I'm going to use that to underline the word notes. But for the rest of them, I'm just going to go ahead and click on one of the plain lines, go up to the top and click copy, and just continue to paste, copy and paste all the way down to my desired location. Then once again, I'm just going to type out the word notes, get the font that I like, size it, and there you are. So I didn't want to use the same pink flower that is above. I wanted to add something new. So just looking for a single pink flower. I think I'm gonna choose this one. Cute little pink flower. I'm just gonna drag it over here on the bottom. And it looks so cute down here. Look how that looks. Can you believe all this was made on a software? So simple, so easy, and so cute. I have some other things that I do have in my planner, and I am going to be posting a second video And that second video is going to have more ideas of what you can create for your. One of the things that I am going to have in the upcoming video is some journaling cards that I made, or some planner cards that I made using the same software. So if you would like to see more of these videos, please comment down below. I want to thank you again for stopping by and for watching. If you could please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, take care.